Hello people of YouTube, it is me Abby, and today we're going to be doing a review video on the SMASHBOX Cover Shop Bold Eyeshadow Palette. I've had this palette for over a year now, and I actually did once film a review on this, but I had it on my old iPhone 5C, which I think if you've watched my videos know that I completely destroyed that phone, so everything that was on it is all gone now. Sorry if you hear the meowing. I had to lock Kit up because I have tried filming this video 3 times and she keeps knocking the camera over. And you know, my cat, she's crazy. So she doesn't like when I'm not around her. So I had to kick her out of the room for a little bit so I could do the video. So let's get started. I've had this palette for over a year now. It is very, very small. It is very, very bold. This palette I think retails for $30 or $35 because when I first bought it, I got it for $35, and that was including like tax and stuff when I first got it. I remember getting this because I was really looking for like a red and orange eyeshadow and definitely a yellow, like because yellows are really hard to find. And when I saw this, I really wanted it because of those colors. Because at the time I was obsessed with red, I was obsessed with yellow and doing something weird, and I thought since I had money, I would buy this palette. And getting to know it a little bit more kind of like changed my opinion on it because, again, this is a $30 to $35 eyeshadow palette. It is not big. It has a beautiful like exploding effect. Beautiful colors. Kit. Beautiful colors. We have like this white shimmery pink, this blacky blue color, glittery blue, and then these are all matte rainbow colors, and the names of them are I think this is Techno, Stormy, Flying, Wait What, Bold, Sellout, Pool Slide, and No Shame. And the names are actually pretty cool. I kind of like that. But I'm going to say some pros and cons. Let me swatch it on my arm for you real quick. Here are all the colors swatched. Let's start with the pros. The more warm tone colors, the red, the orange, and a bit of the yellow, are very pigmented. Very pigmented. Like the red is Kit, I let her out. I had no choice. The red is definitely like a 5 out of 5 pigmentation. The orange is like a 4, a 3, but when we get to like the green, the blue color, a bit of the purple, they're like a good 2 to 3 on the pigmentation scale. And that was me going in and then swatching with my middle finger. And I'm not really that big of a fan of the colors because I've seen several palettes that have made colors like these before. The purple is a little patchy. Like, I know it doesn't look too much on my arm, but when I actually do try to blend it out into like my crease and stuff, I've noticed that it's super hard to work with. All the eyeshadows in this palette are a little bit chalky. You can definitely tell with these two colors, Techno and Stormy. Like, this is supposed to be like a blue blacky color, and it's not working for me. And again, I went like in trying to swatch, and then this pink, it's supposed to be like a shimmery white pink, and there's not a lot of shimmer to it. It's very like, it's very dull. So I'm not a fan of those colors. I don't use them often. The colors I do use often are definitely like the red and stuff. A pro is like the red, the orange, and even the yellow, which I was surprised about, do blend out very well. The yellow blends out pretty good. I've never seen a yellow do that because in my lifetime I've used like 4 or 5 different yellow eyeshadows and they've never worked for me once. I've used anything from drugstore to like high-end brands like Sephora. Sephora has their own yellow eyeshadow. Did not work for me. I want to try the Makeup Forever one, but it did not work for me either. But yeah, the yellow, the orange, and the red blend out amazing. The green is okay when it comes to blending, but it kind of blends into nothing, so you have to layer on the colors. The blue is, it works pretty good, but it's more like on that like teal side. It's not like completely blue, you know what I mean? It's more of like a green, like if you like it looks blue right here, but when I blend it, it kind of has like a green, a little bit of a green shift to it. Not like sparkly, but it has like a blue-green kind of color to it. The purple, it's a flop for me. I'm gonna be blunt. It's a flop. I don't like it, and I've used it before. I can compare it to my Morphe purples. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my Morphe palettes, but they do not make good purple eyeshadows. And I understand that purples are definitely a hard color to make, but considering this is Smashbox and this tiny little palette is what, $35, and you're paying for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 eyeshadows. That's a little bit absurd, you know what I mean? Because the NYX, I can't say it, I'm sorry with my lisp. The NYX has an eyeshadow palette with almost these identical colors, maybe a little bit more of a shift, maybe a little bit less pigmented, but this is, it's less. It's like $20, but it comes with like 13 colors, so you get extra shades, you know. But this comes with only 8, and you're paying $30 for it. So, like, it's some pros are the fact that a good amount of the eyeshadows, 3 of the eyeshadows are pigmented decently, you know. They're pigmented decently. They're very good. Cons, that some of them are patchy, they're chalky, they don't blend out well, overpriced, and also the fact that I've had this for over a year. And ever since like the first day I bought this, the component feels really cheap. It's not metal like the Urban Decay one. It's not like that cardboardy one. It's like plastic with like a little bit of a metal, like a magnet in it. In the mirror, I know that it's dirty, but the mirror's a little shitty too. Like Inception. But like the mirror, is a little shitty. You can't like pull it back. It doesn't like stay. Like the only thing I can say that's really cool about this is like that shifting effect. But you know, like packaging's packaging. Like I love packaging. Don't get me wrong. But you know, like packaging is not the game changer. It doesn't feel like heavy. It's a little bit on the light side. And that's what I have to say about them. The Smashbox eyeshadow palette. Would I buy this again? Probably not. Because when I first bought it, I literally just bought it because of the colors and I'm going to use it. You know, like only like 3 of the 8 colors works. So I'm not that big of a fan of it. Will I still be continuing to buy Smashbox products? Oh hell yes. Smashbox comes out with more hits than misses. Like this isn't a total miss for me. It's just like some of the colors are just not my forte, you know what I mean? This is a bold eyeshadow palette. It's supposed to be, but like let me see, like if I wipe, like the color comes right off, you know? It does. I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. Bye!